located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
All right, our Tuesday forecast once again dominated by high pressure. We're going to be seeing those warm, dry conditions here in the Vail Valley, which means that also we need to be considerate of that fire danger out there. Now today, if you're going to be at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain or the base of Vail Mountain, our highs are going to be in the upper 70s. So sunshine, just a few clouds out there, and just a light breeze out of the west-southwest around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now tonight, we are seeing our sunset before 8 o'clock. Is anybody else just really kind of upset about that? But you know, hey, we're still seeing plenty of hours of daylight to get out and do all the things that you love. And our overnight lows in the 40s, nice clear skies once again overnight tonight. So if you want to go sit on a patio and maybe have an after dinner cocktail, or take the dog for a walk later on this evening, it's going to be beautiful. And for our conditions along the I-70 corridor, we'll get to that in just a minute, but we're going to take a look at our 5-day forecast here. So we could potentially see about a 20% chance of showers on Wednesday. That is our best chance of moisture really for the next 5. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 70s, and those overnight lows in the 40s. So that's a look at what's happening with your local weather forecast for this beautiful Tuesday. Let's send things out to Mark Sassy and find out how his epic morning is going.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Let's talk a little bit more about the beloved Pepe Gramshammer, who passed away last Saturday, August the 17th, at the age of 87. He is survived by his amazing wife, Shaika. That lady alone is an amazing person. God, I have got so many great memories of Shaika, and then also Shaika Jr., one of their daughters, and also Kira. They're all a part of this amazing property right behind us, and they're all staples in the valley, and they're all people that you just got to know when you've been here for as long as I have. And if you haven't been here that long, swing in there and say hello, because they'll make your impact. So a little bit about Pepe. So Pepe was born in Kufstein, Austria in 1932, and his plan, he was determined to become a member of the powerhouse Austrian national ski team. But he was also studying how to become a cheese maker. Can you imagine that? So if he hadn't done the U.S. ski team stuff and focused on his cheese, we never would have been blessed with him. So it took him 4 years to work his way up into the ranks. He earned a spot on this powerful Austrian ski team of the 1950s, joining the ranks of people like Tony Sailors, Andro Molter, and Christian Provada. And then following his conclusion of this amateur career in 1960, he moved to the United States. He actually moved to Sun Valley, Idaho to teach skiing. That's step 2 of the story of Peppy Gramshammer. We're taking a quick break. We have Epic Weekend coming your way. That's your Epic Morning. More with Peppy, more from Vail when we come back.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Okay, this is all about having the most epic weekend possible, but I want to jump ahead to August 30th. And I don't know about a lot of you, but Oktoberfest. It's one of the most fun events that I think that we do here in the Valley, mostly because it happens during the fall. I actually had a chance to go to the real Oktoberfest in Munich this past fall, and now I'm completely in love with Bavarian culture. I have my own dirndl that I bought over there, and I definitely plan on wearing it to the Beaver Creek Oktoberfest that kicks off on August 30th. So it goes August 30th through September 1st, and the events are going to be so much fun for the entire family. They all kick off on Friday, they go through Saturday and Sunday, and so some of the options, for instance, the Kids Zone, that'll start on Friday, and then that, the Kids Zone opens Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4, so there's arts, crafts, face painting, and a lot more. Then of course there's the bratwurst eating contest. That'll be from 1:30 to 1:45 on Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to be able to crown the best of the worst. See what we did there. Also, the pretzel toss will be taking place all 3 days. So it's kind of like the classic game of egg toss, but with a German twist. And then of course, the Stein hoisting competition. Now this is not just one Stein. You have to be able to hold 2 steins straight out, 90 degree angle, be able to really keep them up there. And then of course, the person that can last the longest will win. And then of course, with all of the great Bavarian fare, you'll want to probably burn off some of those calories with the Oktoberfest Shuffle. That'll be taking place on Sunday. And what's amazing is that it goes to benefit the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, which is an amazing organization here in the Valley. But if all of those events have not tempted your taste buds and your fun buds enough, let's take a closer look at Oktoberfest.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Hey, did you know that around the state of Colorado we have 41 state parks? And through the Eagle Valley Library District, at the Avon Library, the Eagle Library, which is under renovation right now, but still open on the first floor, and also the Gypsum Library, you can go to those libraries and check out the Parks Pass. Now, the Parks Pass is good for 7 days. Each library has 2 of them, and it gives you free access to all 41 state parks around the state of Colorado. Along with that, you can check out the State Parks Backpack. Now, the backpack has information about the flora, the fauna, what you can find at all these different parks. It comes with binoculars and a lot of great information so you can enrich your family's adventures at the state parks with what's in that backpack. Now, you can check out the backpack and the State Parks Pass. It's good for 7 days. Once again, each library has 2 of them. You can go to evld.org to find out more information on having access to 41 parks. I got your weather report next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
It's a little warmer out here in Vail first thing this morning than we saw just a few days ago. We're probably in the low 50s right now. Our temperatures midday probably getting into the mid 70s. Clear skies, no chances for any moisture over the course of the day today. There may be a chance for some rain on and off throughout the rest of the week, but for today it should be pretty good. 77 for a high, relatively clear. Once again, just a few high clouds kind of lingering around in the upper atmosphere, those fair weather clouds. This evening, we'll see temperatures dropping into the low to mid 40s, definitely a little bit cooler as we make our way through the middle to the end of summer, the dog days of summer. Our sun's setting in the 7 o'clock hour now, 7:58. Believe it or not, those evenings are getting longer and they're coming on quicker. Now, around the state of Colorado today, still warm along the Front Range, clear skies from Denver all the way to Eagle. We'll see 95 down in Denver, 84 for Vail, 82 for Avon, 90 for Eagle and Gypsum. And then we'll see trending temperatures about 74 to 75 degrees for Vail, right here where I'm at, Wednesday all the way through the end of the weekend into the middle of next week, with a slight chance maybe of a pop-up shower tomorrow. But other than that, it should be pretty nice. Sunscreen for sure at these higher elevations. Drink plenty of water. Bring a hat in your backpack, some sunglasses, and also pack just that light rain jacket. If nothing else, it's going to provide a little sun cover and a little bit of a windbreaker in case the breeze picks up. That's a look at your weather report. We've got a road report with Ashley coming up.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
And clear for today, but something that I wanted to point out is that coming up on Friday, because of the Colorado Classic coming to town, which we're really excited about, there are going to be some significant road closures between noon and 4 o'clock. These are hard road closures, which means that if you don't plan ahead of time, you're not getting anywhere, basically, in Avon. So there's going to be roads that are shut down between, like Benchmark Road, Lake Street, also Highway 6, but then also the road closures extend all the way up into Beaver Creek, because that's where the second portion of the race will be taking place, where that hill climb will be going on. So starting at noon, Lake Street, West Beaver Creek Boulevard, Highway 6, Post Boulevard, East Beaver Creek Boulevard, Avon Road, and West Benchmark Road will be closed. Now, up in Beaver Creek and Bachelor Gulch, between 2 and 3:20 p.m., Village Road, Holden Road, Strawberry Park, Daybreak Ridge, Bachelor Gulch Trail, and then Prater Lane will all be closed. So just be aware that if you're not prepared on Friday, this is not going to be so fun for you. But if you're ready for it, then you can plan ahead. You can enjoy the live music, enjoy the race that's going to be taking place. It's going to be amazing. It's the only pro road race that's exclusive to women in the Western Hemisphere. This is a huge, huge deal. So make sure to plan ahead for Friday. Also, if you're looking for a great way to celebrate beautiful sunshine, maybe on a patio with a margarita, coming up next, we're taking you to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day, there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're going to find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes of the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some Roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the Roja aioli?
So the Roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I gotta taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Oh, look at this beautiful shot. This is from Spruce Saddle. That's right at mid-mountain at Beaver Creek. So you can take a scenic gondola ride or scenic chairlift ride up there and then enjoy some lunch there today. That would be a great way to spend your afternoon, because once you get up there above 10,000 feet, it's really going to kind of cool off, and they have the whole grill set up there. I took my family up a couple weeks ago and we had an epic burger. It was just delicious, and the views could not be any more beautiful. And today it's really going to be just a gorgeous day to get outside. Highs will be in the upper 70s at the base of Beaver Creek, and by about 8 o'clock this morning we should see those temperatures reaching about 50 degrees. Now tonight we'll be seeing our sunset already before 8 p.m. It's hard to believe that that's already here, but our low is 46 degrees for Vail and for Beaver Creek. Now, if you're going to be going up and taking that scenic gondola ride, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the low 70s today. A little bit cooler over at our resorts over in Summit County, and maybe just a few clouds out there, but pretty dry. High pressure is really just dominating our forecast right now, and you can see how that's going to be the case really for the rest of the week. Now, we could potentially see about a 20% chance of rain for tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully that is something that materializes. We'd love to see a little bit of moisture out there, but otherwise just a lot of sunshine out there, maybe a mixture of clouds with those temperatures in the 70s and our overnight lows in the 40s. So that's a look at what's going on with that local weather forecast. We're going to send things over to Mark Sassy and find out what he is up to for his epic morning this morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
So let's continue on the story of the beloved Pepe Gramshammer, who passed away just last Saturday at the age of 87. So I told you before that he earned a spot on the Austrian ski team of the 1950s, and once that career ended in the about 1960, he moved to Sun Valley, Idaho, where he became a ski instructor. He also jumped aboard the newly created U.S. Professional Ski Tour, becoming the circuit's top racer in 1962. Now that same year, Pepe was approached with this new potential ski area that impressed him enough to meet with Pete Seibert, Maury Shepard, and Bob Parker following a pro race at Loveland, which is about an hour from where we are over in Summit County. The next day, they visited the mountain, and they had a chance to go and ski what is now the legendary back bowls of Vail. Pepe would say that he made the decision to come to Vail because of Dick and Blanche Hauserman, and he also claimed that it was the best move of his life. He worked for the ski school, but the main share of his responsibilities came into public relations and racing for Vail, becoming the ski ambassador that showed people around the mountain. And at the conclusion of his first season here in Vail, he approached Hauserman with an idea, claiming that he wanted to make Vail his new home. All right, we have more Epic Morning coming up, more information about the amazing Pepe Gramshammer, and a brief snapshot into his life and everything that he's done for our Vail community. We're taking a break first. More Epic Morning coming up in a little bit. We're going to go to Leadville next and hop aboard the Leadville Railroad.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place, and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like, how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings. We've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to Leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
This is a live look from the top of Keystone Mountain overlooking Lake Dillon and also the 10-mile range. Silverthorne, Dillon, Frisco, beautiful, beautiful views from up there. And if you're planning on heading over to Summit County, which is where Keystone is located, and also Lake Dillon, you'll find the outlets at Silverthorne. You can find both of them at exit 205, and the outlets open up at 10 o'clock this morning, and they'll be open until 8. Now, this is a great day to get out there and do some shopping at the outlets because it's kind of an open air idea. Of course, it's still covered if it happens to be raining, but they have 3 different villages right along the Blue River, which is a gold medal stream. So you'll find a lot of fly fishermen out there. And today we'll see those temperatures in the upper 70s at the outlet. So a lot of sunshine, just a few clouds, and great time to get some great deals. They have 30 to 70% off name brands every single day. So we'll see that sunset just 2 minutes shy of when the outlets close at 8 p.m. tonight with a low of 46 degrees. And if you're going to be maybe going up to the top of Keystone before you head to the outlets, those temperatures will be in the upper 60s for today, but a lot of sunshine, maybe just a few clouds involved. And also right now you can head on over to Tommy Hilfiger. They have started their Labor Day sale, so you can get even deeper discounts. And looking ahead for our week, we could potentially see about 20% chance of rain on Wednesday, but otherwise it's going to be a very dry week ahead. Overnight lows in the 40s and our daytime highs in the 70s. And we take those temperatures right at the base of Vail Mountain, so keep in mind that's around 8,100 feet above sea level, so it will be warmer in some of our other mountain communities like Edwards or Gypsum or Eagle just because of the lower elevation. Now, something that's going on through Labor Day is Vail Jazz. This is definitely a long-standing tradition, great music, and we're going to learn a little bit more about that coming up after the break.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
I'm here with James Kenley, the Executive Director of Vail Jazz. And James, I mean, could not be more beautiful in Vail right now.
It's going to be a great summer. The weather's perfect,
right.
And it's a summer full of entertainment.
It is a summer full of entertainment, and this is the 25th anniversary of Vail Jazz. And can you tell us a little bit about how it started?
Yeah, our founder, Howard Stone, the way he tells it, he had a little bit too much wine one night 25 years ago and decided he wanted to have jazz in Vail. and he picked up a tradition started by a guy named Dick Gibson, who had a Labor Day jazz party that he had attended for several years. So he picked up this tradition, brought it back to Vail, and threw a great jazz party over Labor Day. At the end of the weekend, he had an encounter with a Grammy-winning bass player named John Clayton. And as John was leaving, he said, "Howard, do you think you'll ever do this again?" And in Howard's mind, he was saying, no, I'm done. It's supposed to be a one-time thing. And what came out of his mouth was, "I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life."
I love that story. That's amazing. And Howard's still involved, right?
He is. He's our artistic director, so all of the acts that you see on the schedule this summer, he chose, hand-selected. And he works really closely with a lot of these artists to create tributes to jazz greats or to particular paradigms within the jazz world. And he's also our chairman of the board.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, there's a reason why it's been so successful for 25 years. And that's because, if you're going to be in town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there is a Vail Jazz opportunity for you.
Yeah, we're presenting about 85 concerts in 65 days this summer, along with 3 education programs sprinkled in across that as well. So it's a busy summer of jazz music, and we're delivering all the subgenres of jazz. So you'll see French gypsy jazz and Brazilian samba. You'll see Latin salsa jazz. You'll see big band. You'll see the American songbook and standards. You'll see vocalists and instrumental groups, combos and big bands. You'll see the whole thing.
I mean, this is an amazing, amazing selection. And it's not just something for the adults, right? It's a great date night out, but it's something you can bring the family to.
Yeah, each of the different event types offer a different experience. So, for example, my kids love to come Friday nights down in Riverwalk and they'll dance, and then Sundays at the Vail Farmers Market and Art Show, they're there dancing around the tent, having a blast. But then Wednesdays is a more formal affair. It's a club-style show, so there's a dinner offering and drinks, and that's more of an adult context, a good date night. Thursday is kind of a typical festival vibe over at the Arabelle in Vail Square. And Sunday nights at the Remedy from 8 to 10 is your typical kind of, in any other city it would be a basement jazz club, but in Vail, of course, it's the Four Seasons with a beautiful view out over the pool to see the mountain. And we're so lucky to have all these phenomenal venues here in town.
Well, and we're so lucky to fill them with such incredible music. And to culminate your whole season, you have the annual Vail Jazz Party. And so when is that taking place? How do we get tickets for all of these things? Get us set up, James.
Yeah, it's where it all started. The Vail Jazz Party is Labor Day weekend. It starts Thursday, August 29th. We run about 45 hours of music through Monday, September 2nd. Artists from all over the world will be coming here to Vail. We've got about 40 musicians, and they're playing in unique combinations that you wouldn't see anywhere else. We are offering special tribute shows in a pretty diverse range. For example, we'll deliver a show, Byron Stripling will present Jazz and the Struggle for Freedom. It'll be kind of a heavier themed show. And then Adrian Cunningham will present the history of the jazz flute on a lighter note. We'll do the jazzy side of the Beatles, we'll pay tribute to Oscar Peterson. So there's a lot to take in over Labor Day. And we're really excited this year to be bringing an iconic show for us. It's been a long time running, the Nikki Harris Gospel Prayer Meeting. We're taking that to the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater for the first time in partnership with the foundation. We're really excited.
Well, listen, don't miss out this summer. VailJazz.org, right?
VailJazz.org, 970-479-6146 is the phone number.
All right, get those tickets before they go. You know they sell out really quickly.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley. A new full-service shop in West Vail, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
It's beautiful out here in Vail now. All of a sudden that sun making its way up, burning off a little bit of that cloud cover and warming up nicely. We're going to have a great day around Eagle County. A lot of high pressure continuing out towards the western United States, and that jet stream tracking towards the north, kind of keeping the Four Corners region, southern parts of the United States in lots of sunshine. Not much in terms of these monsoonal season moisture flows that we saw a couple of weeks ago. It's been relatively dry. We could use a little more rain for sure. Let's talk about your weather for the day for Vail. 77 degrees will be that high temperature in Vail by mid to late afternoon. Just a few high passing clouds. Not much else happening in terms of any moisture. Tonight we'll see temperatures in the mid 40s. With our sun setting, at about 7:58, so we are now setting in the 7 o'clock hour. Now let's take a look at what's happening all around the state today. 95 along the Front Range, so pretty nice down in Denver, pretty warm. And then we'll see Vail 84, Avon 82, and Eagle about 90 degrees. So another warm one for us here in the valley, and it'll be a little bit cooler as we make our through the remainder of the week. Into the weekend, looks like our temperature is kind of holding at about 74 degrees consistently Thursday all the way through Sunday. A little bit warmer tomorrow, 75 with a 20% chance of that passing shower or thunderstorm. And that's what you can expect for your weather coming up. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what's happening right down here on Gore Creek. I've got a fly fishing report coming up next after we take a look at the town of Avon. So right in the heart of Avon, you're going to find the Avon Rec Center right next to the Nottingham Park and Nottingham Lake. And they have some great things they offer year-round for people. Let's take a look.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a community center for not just a hub for the community and the locals that live here, but most definitely for our visitors that come to the valley. The Avon Recreation Center is centrally located truly in the heart of the valley. It's in the middle of Avon in its core next to picturesque Harry A. Nottingham Park. It's a 40,000 square foot full service recreation and leisure facility that we are, I must say, quite proud of. I really take a lot of pleasure seeing visitors and our locals come in the door. Generally their first reaction is, wow, what a great facility. And once greeted by the front desk, feel very welcomed and ready to enjoy the day at the Avon Recreation Center.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a full-service recreation center. We have a 40,000 square foot aquatics facility that features a 5-lane lap pool with dive well, leisure pool with small kiddie slide, lazy river, and 140-foot large water slide. We also have a 33,000-gallon leisure jacuzzi, steam room, and sauna for your relaxation. We also offer a full-service fitness facility upstairs that includes a full line of cardio equipment, free weights. Our line of free weights and dumbbells goes up to 120 pounds, which I believe is the heaviest in the valley.
Come on.
Some of our recent upgrades include our new bouldering wall that's behind us. It's been a great addition to the rec center. Our state-of-the-art fitness equipment can satisfy any level of athlete up through and including an elite athlete. Summer is truly the place to be in Avon. Our addition of the beach and sand volleyball courts on the north side of the lake has become a real hot spot in the valley. It's just a great place to come down and bring the entire family. When summer comes to an end and the kids go back to school, we're ready for them with our after-school program. One of our main objectives here at the Avon Recreation Center, and something that we are very proud about, is our community Learn to Swim program. We offer swim lessons for all ages and ability levels, right up through kids swim team and a USA traveling competitive swim team.
All right, 425.
Public recreation truly is the fabric of any community. I've seen lives changed by, in particular, young people that come and join our programs. People of lesser means are welcome and able to come to the Recreation Center and engage in activities that are truly life-changing, and we're really happy and proud to be a part of that. We see families come in and spend an entire day enjoying the pool, enjoying a workout, and our offerings outside. We would love to see you and your family here at the Avon Recreation Center. For more information, please contact the front desk at the Avon Recreation Center. That's 970-748-4060, or visit us on our website, www.avon.org.
Look at that beautiful shot right there. That's Becca, one of our directors who's actually directing the show today. She was fishing the other day somewhere in Summit County. We're not going to mention where, maybe the Eagle's Nest Wilderness. We'll talk about that a little bit. Little brook trout, beautiful. She caught that on a yellow and black nymph of sorts with a bead head, maybe a little flashback and some rubber legs. And brook trout, boy, nothing like catching a brook trout. Those are my favorite. Let's talk about the fishing report for today. Our flows here on Gore Creek at about 60 cubic feet per second. And in this big pool right here between the pedestrian bridge and the International Bridge, this is actually one of the deepest pools right here locally on the river right now because our river flows are so low. Seen a few trout swimming around out here first thing this morning. Tough to make it out unless you have polarized glasses. I'm just going to kind of show you what the polarization does. It takes off all of those horizontal rays from the sun. So this is your eyes without polarized glasses, and then I'll put my polarized glasses right in front of the lens and see if that makes a difference. Do you see how it blocks out the rays? It allows you to have better visual into the water, because when you're walking around the river, it's tough to see where you're placing your feet. Polarized glasses can help you be safer on the water, and also it allows you to target fish, because you could be fishing in a spot where you think there's fish, but there may be no fish. Put your polarized glasses on, you can see down into the water, and then you know that you don't need to waste your time fishing in that little spot. So it allows you to kind of sight fish more to specific fish in different parts of our rivers. But the fishing right now has been phenomenal. We've had a lot of bugs hatching throughout the daytime, well into the evening hours. That's your fly fishing report. We have more of the show coming up, along with hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, your Tuesday edition, and a look at that weather forecast also. We'll be right back.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon.
Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Mark has been giving us some amazing information about Peppy Gramshammer, and off in the distance there in this shot you can see Peppy's face, which is named, of course, after Peppy Gramshammer. And not only is it a double black diamond run that you can challenge yourself with in the winter, but also it recently, just in the past few years, has become a part of the Vail Mountain, the Vail GoPro Mountain Games, that is a summer challenge where you have to run up that thing as many times as you possibly can in half an hour. And Peppy had a chance to see that, and his response to it was, yeah, I'd rather ski down it. So anyway, we definitely were going to miss you, Peppy, that's for sure. And what a beautiful day, though, to get out there and to celebrate just this incredible man, and also just all the beauty that we have to offer here in the Vail Valley, with a high of 77 degrees right there at the base of Peppy's face. And we're looking at those temperatures right around 50 degrees so far this morning, and climbing as the day goes on. Now we'll have just a slight breeze out of the west-southwest, and if you're going to be out and about this evening, maybe enjoying dinner in Vail Village, a low of 46 degrees with our sunset at 7:58 tonight, mostly clear skies on the way. Now if you're going to be getting out there and having an adventure, maybe you are going to be, I don't know, exploring Vail or Beaver Creek, maybe you're heading over to Breckenridge or Keystone, mid-mountain our temperatures will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. Very slight chance of rain, but no matter what, I always just stick my lightweight rain jacket in my pack, and I just have it there. It lives there for the summertime, basically. You never regret having it. And then looking ahead in our forecast, we continue to see dry, sunny conditions. Might have about a 20% chance of rain in the forecast tomorrow afternoon, but otherwise we are looking at just beautiful time to be here in the Vail Valley. And stay with us as we head into hour number 2. We have some really incredible people to talk to, some great events that are coming up that you'll definitely want to be a part of. So stay with us, and we'll be right back with hour number 2.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the second hour of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of the entrance to Red Buffalo Park. That's the top of Cinch Express lift number 8 out of Beaver Creek, at the very top of Beaver Creek Mountain, looking off towards the north. A lot of work being done over the summertime to increase the snowmaking up in that area for Red Buffalo Park. So expect to see big changes for our early season snow conditions coming our way. Let's talk about tonight at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, or also known as the AMPH. Bay Area R&B funk, a little Southern soul, Delta blues, and New Orleans second line coming to the amphitheater. The California Honey Drops, they've been touring for a long time, bringing that infectious sound to the amphitheater tonight at 6:30. This is part of Moe's Original Barbecue. They are the sponsor for Hot Summer Nights at the amphitheater in association with the Vail Valley Foundation. And this will be a fun show you don't want to miss every Tuesday. good live music comes to the amphitheater. We took a little bit of a spell during the Bravo, the dance festival, Vail Dance Festival, and also the Bravo Music Festival, and it's all back now. Tonight, California Honey Drop, 6:30 at the Amp. And then this Friday in Avon, Stage 2, the Queen stage of the Colorado Classic. Colorado Classic came back in 2017. They had men's and ladies criteria races, and then in December of 2018, they dropped the men. Men are gone. It's all about the ladies, and they're all going to be converging on Avon for the Queen stage, which is actually 2 stages in one. It's a 7 5-mile laps around the Avon area. That's basically the first stage. And then the second stage is a climb up the 14% grade of the notoriously steep Daybreak Ridge, coming back down in through Bachelor Gulch and ending in Avon. Expo Village, all taking place at Nottingham Park, where we just saw Circus Bella over the past handful of days over last weekend. Ash, what do you think? I know you don't like to ride road bikes, but how about this road biking event just for the ladies? It's pretty neat, isn't it? I think it's going to be great for everybody to be a part of this.
Oh, I definitely think it's going to be a great thing. You know, I like to dabble in road biking. I'm a dabbler when it comes to those things. Mountain biking is definitely more of my favorite, I think, but I mean, how exciting to see this is the only pro race for road biking for women exclusively in the Western Hemisphere. It's amazing, and it's going to be right here in our backyard on Friday, so really excited about that. Now, I'm also really excited about the fact that Beaver Creek will be hosting Oktoberfest coming up on August 30th. So just a little while away, just a couple weekends, and then we'll be able to celebrate with some oompa music, some pretzel tossing, that's like egg tossing, but with a German twist to it. Also, of course, the beer garden, the Root Beer Garden, so everybody can get involved. Best dressed competitions. They also have the Stein hoisting competitions. There's going to be events for kids, for families, and of course, Oktoberfest Shuffle. So that's coming up. I'm also really excited, of course, as we start talking more about fall and we see that sunset before 8 p.m. You want to get your Epic Pass now, because winter, before you know it, will be here. Beaver Creek will be opening on November 27th this year, and you want to go to epicpass.com to get the best deal on your Epic Pass, and you want to do it before Labor Day, because then the prices will be going up. So you can do your Epic Day Pass if you just know you're going to be skiing maybe a day or two, or of course you can get the full-blown Epic Pass and have access to pretty much the entire world with one pass. It's pretty amazing. All right, coming up in the second hour of the show, we have some incredible people to talk to. We first will be chatting about the Walk to End Alzheimer's. What an amazing event to be a part of, and we're going to give you all the details about how to get involved. We'll also have the Eagle River Youth Coalition. They're going to be putting on an event in Eagle Ranch this coming Saturday, and then we have Avon Liquor coming on. We're going to be doing some shopping with Betteridge Fine Jewelers, so get ready. It's going to be a great second hour, and we'll be right back with a first look at your local weather.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
outside.
Oh no.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley. A new full-service shop in Westvale and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
What a great time that you picked to be here in the Vail Valley. Our weather could not be any more beautiful. We're going to be seeing another day full of those bluebird skies and maybe just a slight breeze out there with a few clouds. High of 77 degrees right at the base of Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains, and it will be a little bit warmer in some of our other Vail Valley communities today. But our sunset, we've been talking about this all morning long. It's going to be happening just 2 minutes shy of 8 p.m. Just that hint that fall is on the way. Overnight lows also in the 40s with nice clear skies overnight tonight. So it's going to be a good time to maybe have dinner out there on a patio, or maybe just some after dinner cocktails or something like that. Now here's where things vary a little bit when it comes to our temperature. So Eagle today could be around 90 degrees, but Eagle sits at 6,600 feet above sea level, so that's why it's going to be a little bit warmer than Vail and Avon in the 80s, and then down along the Front Range temperatures in the mid 90s. Looking ahead in our forecast, we have just more sunshine on the way, so it's going to be a great time to get outside this week. So even if you can't get out for a hike or a bike ride today, well, you have plenty of days to do that. Maybe just a slight chance of rain for tomorrow afternoon. But it's all brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. If you're looking for the best place to stay in the mountains, they have gorgeous, gorgeous properties, and you save money when you book directly with them. Now coming up, if you're saving money, you definitely want to put that money towards something that means a lot, right? And we have this incredible event that's going to be taking place, and you definitely want to support it. We're going to give you all the details coming up next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, let's continue with the story of Pepe Gramshammer, who passed away just last Saturday at the ripe age of 87. Now, last we left off, Pepe had moved to Vail. He became a ski ambassador to show everybody around the mountain, and then he decided that he wanted to make Vail his home. Now, he always had this desire to operate a Bavarian Austrian-style home, and he wanted to build one here. So Dick Hauserman told Pepe Gramshammer that it would take a lot of money, and Pepe said, you know what, I have a lot of money saved up, and with the help of some investors, Gasthof Gramshammer, the hotel, became a reality. Now, President Ford was sitting in the Oval Office at the time, and when President Ford made Vail the Western White House during his ski vacations, we all know President Ford used to love to ski a bunch, Gramshammer, Pepe, and Shaika were some of his frequent companions. Pepe would tell Ford not to worry about the White House because he was skiing now. You take time to ski. And as a result of that friendship between the Fords and the Gramshammers, Pepe and his wife Shaika paid multiple visits to the Fords at the White House. Now 60 years later, Pepe and Shaika remain an integral part of the Vail community, and they helped to form literally right around the Gasthof Gramshammer. They've seen Vail build and grow all around them. Once again, Pepe, once again, we will miss you. The more coming up with Epic Morning. I have 2 more segments, 2 more information pieces about Pepe and his amazing family and his amazing life here in the Vail Valley. Hey, we're taking a break, and then we're going to introduce you to the Alzheimer's Association and a big event coming up in September, the Walk to End Alzheimer's. This Epic Morning brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Coming up on September 28th, there is an incredible event that's going to be taking place in our community, and it's a really, really important thing to support. And here to tell us a little bit more about it, we have Melinda Gladish. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Oh man! Now
yes, thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely want to talk about this. So, the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Tell us about this event and why it's so important.
The event is very important because we desperately need to raise funds to find a cure. We need more research to find a cure, and we need funding for services to provide for those families who are affected by the disease today. The Walk to End Alzheimer's is a national event. There are 600 walks across the country, and Eagle County had their first walk last year. And we were so pleased with the success. We had about 430 participants, which for year one was really great. And so this is now our second annual, and we're hoping to go up from that first year.
Oh, well, and of course that's going to happen. And so give us some of the details. So it's happening on September 28th.
It's happening on September 28th. It's starting and ending at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle. Registration is at 8:30, starts at 8:30, but you should register now online. In fact, go online, alz.org/walk, and register for yourself individually. Better yet, become a team captain and get all your friends to join you. If you're not going to be in town, which we've heard from a lot of people, go on and support us monetarily with a donation.
Right.
It's just a really, really important event for our community. So we really hope everyone will join us and support us for the day.
Definitely.
And not only that, September 28th, the colors are going to be fabulous.
Beautiful.
It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous walk.
Right, and
it's only 2 miles.
Right, let's talk about how
it's
strenuous
only 2
this
miles.
is.
It's
Okay.
not strenuous at all. It's a real family-friendly, fun atmosphere. We have about 20 sponsors this year, corporate sponsors, and so there will be a lot of exhibit tents in the festival area there at Brush Creek Park, and there'll be music, there'll be snacks before the walk. It's just a fun event.
That's awesome.
For a good cause.
Right,
Yes.
and really, really important. And this is something to, like, let's say maybe I just want to also use it as an excuse to walk my dog. Is that okay?
Last year, I think there were more dogs than people. Definitely dog friendly.
Okay.
Yes, put Put purple scarves around your dog's neck if you're coming.
Perfect. I love that. So everybody can kind of get dressed up with the theme.
Yes,
and then...
actually the teams do dress up.
Oh, they do?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The different teams have different costumes and things like that. You don't have to.
But it's way more fun.
Teams, yes,
oh, definitely.
Get into it and do that. So it's just, today there are 5.8 million people affected by this disease that have the disease. There's another 16 million that are providing unpaid care. So just even from a human cost to the people suffering, as well as the monetary cost of this disease, it's just really important that we find a cure.
Right. And of course we're out of time, but really quickly, this Friday, there's another opportunity.
This Friday, we're having a pre-event, and it's at Riverwalk. And what we do is, I don't know if you can see this, but you buy a card for $25. It's a value card. And on the back of that card, it lists all the Riverwalk merchants that are participating with offers. So you can save money on groceries, on dining, on buying that outfit you've been looking at that might finally be on sale.
Right.
So anyway, please join us at Riverwalk. We'll be there all day in several locations, so you can buy the card there.
Perfect. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about it.
Thank you.
And again, this is happening, the walk is happening on September 28th. Okay.
Go register right now, alz.org/walk.
There we go. Make sure to do it. And we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Oh, that's some great information. I bet you that Walk to End Alzheimer's is going to be happening on a day when once again we're going to have nice weather, because we're in the middle of this high pressure system that's kind of taking over the southwestern United States and bringing lots of warm temperatures, just a few clouds, and really not much in terms of moisture to Eagle County. Now, as we look at today's temperature, we'll see 77 for that high temperature, and just maybe a few passing clouds. There's no precipitation in our forecast for Tuesday. Maybe a little bit of cloud cover towards Wednesday. Tonight, our evening lows are going to drop into the low to mid 40s, a little bit warmer to the west of where we are here. A little bit cooler higher up in elevation, sun setting at about 7:58. That's what's coming our way for the next 24 hours. That's your weather. I've got some more epic morning reports coming up, more about the amazing life of Peppy Gramshammer.
2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
This is your Christie Sports Epic Morning. I want to focus a little bit more time on the amazing life and history of Pepe Gramshammer, who passed away just a few days ago on the 17th of August at the age of 87. So Pepe and his wife, they built Gasthof Gramshammer, but I want to talk about some of the other amazing things that he did. Now, Pepe is probably his most well-known contributions to the Vail Valley have a lot to do with he and his wife's love of skiing and ski racing. So they held an annual event called the Crystal Ball, which ended in 1998, but over the course of its 20-year run, they raised over $2 million and donated to ski-related organizations and programs throughout that 20-year run. Beneficiaries included the Vail Valley Foundation and the U.S. Ski Team, Ski and Snowboard Club Vail and Vail Resorts Adaptive Ski Program, and Pepe also served as a member of the board of directors for the Vail Valley Foundation for 20 years. So he was also instrumental in helping the return of World Cup ski racing to the Vail Valley in 1983, along with assisting, check this out, in the campaign to bring both the 1989 and the 1999 World Championships to Vail and Beaver Creek. And in 1990, Pepe Gramshammer was inducted into the Colorado Snow Sports Hall of Fame. Now, that's pretty amazing. And in 2005, he was presented with a proclamation of appreciation from Austrian Chancellor Wolfgang Schüssel for his achievements in America. The ceremony coincided with the celebration of the 100th anniversary of the creation of the Austrian Ski Team Federation. Now, you can go to the Colorado Snow Sports Museum located over at the Vail Transportation Center right here in Vail, and you can hear all about his amazing life and see more about the amazing Pepe Gramshammer once again, who will be sadly missed forever. And our thoughts and prayers and everything we have to share go out to Mama Shaika and Shaika Jr. and Kira and their two grandsons and the rest of that family. Back in the studio with Lance from Betteridge with Ashley coming up next.
Hey, thanks so much. We're catching up with Lance from Betteridge this morning. And Lance always brings us fun, beautiful, colorful things. And today, Lance, I don't think I'm familiar with this brand.
So this is a fairly new brand for us. We've only really had it for about a year or so, which is fairly new in the jewelry industry. And it's a new collection that we really, really enjoy. And there's a really fun tie-in with Vail Valley with this collection. So
right.
The name of this is Davador, and the creator is David Gusky. And David actually is from the U.S. and from Florida, but him and his family spent a lot of time in the Vail Valley growing up as a kid.
Really?
And so, yeah, it's very interesting. Well, he became a jewelry designer in Paris.
Wow.
So this is all made in Paris, but he came to us because of the connection and asked if Betteridge would be interested in kind of introducing this to the U.S. And we said, yeah, let's do this. So here we go. We have it. It's now definitely in the Betteridge store. I was in Bergdorf Goodman, New York, and we saw it. It's there. He's expanding. So it's kind of a cool story, and it's right here in Vail. And this is what it is. And he's done a really interesting job of creating some definitely wearable everyday pieces in the jewelry world, plus with some diamonds, a little more dressy. But it's all done in 18 karat white, rose, and yellow, all handmade in Paris. And this is this is ceramic that you're seeing as far as the color in here. And there's a series of arches, and the arch is the theme through everything. And really, it's kind of a looking out in the vision of different architecture around the world and how it kind of always comes back to the arch and all of the history around architecture. So that is where this is coming from, and it's really kind of interesting. He has anywhere for some bright red lacquer. We have orange, which he calls zest. Lemon is called limoncello. So all these different colors. We have like probably an assortment of 12 different colors that we can do this stuff in. So it's very interesting because you can take and you can start stacking it and mixing your own color combinations. If you want to mix a yellow with the blue or whatever it is. He has several different options, and we have a large collection of his isn't right now just because, you know, it's Vail and we got to have his fun stuff here for us.
And it's summer, so this is perfect. I mean, these colors are gorgeous, and the way that they pop, oh my gosh.
And he does a lot of smaller diamonds, and the pendant you can see there's just one arch with diamonds. This bracelet here is one of his bigger pieces that is lots of diamonds. There's several different pieces where if it's every other arch is diamonds. All of his diamonds in these pieces are top quality diamonds. They rate in like D, E, F in colors, the top 3.
Wow.
Everything is in the top as far as diamonds. So he created a top of the line jewelry collection right off the bat, and it's quite impressive stuff. And we're lucky to have him here now.
You got to think that he was probably influenced by the quality of Vail, right?
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Right? Bringing bringing that quality and also
He himself, well, he's not going to be here yet this summer, but and I know it's his ways off, but he's going to be here for the winter season, definitely promoting the product. So we'll bring him in, and we'll put him on TV.
Yes, we'll definitely have to do that. And then, for people that aren't familiar with Betteridge, there's a long history.
There's a long history. We started in 1897 in New York City. The company then in the early 1900s moved to Greenwich, was where the family is now and every home is. We have 4 stores: Greenwich, Connecticut, Palm Beach, Aspen, and Vail, 4 pretty incredible locations.
Right.
And we carry not only jewelry, we have a massive assortment of watches. Patek Philippe, F. Pijorn, Panerai, Rolex, Tudor, Cartier. I could go on and on and on, and that'd be another segment, I think.
Right.
But we have a tremendous amount. We're very lucky to have what we have all under one roof, and not that, just that, to have it here in Vail.
Right.
Very few people have the assortment of product that we have, so come in and take a look.
And where exactly are you located?
We are in the Solaris, on the lowest level right by the lawn, and we're there Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
Okay, stop on in and see this beautiful collection in person. I mean, I think that we do a really good job here on the show, but when you actually get to try it on, it's just
touch and feel and try it on.
a whole new flavor. But Lance, thank you so much for coming in. It's always such a pleasure.
Nice
and
to see you.
You too. And coming up, we're going to send things back over to Mark Sassy. And Mark, I tell you what, don't you want to get some of this for me? I think you do, right? You were thinking, what can I do with my paycheck this week? Well, here's what you can do with it.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
What can I do with my paycheck? Buy Ashley a piece of jewelry. I love that idea. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it, Ash. Let's look at the weather today. Right here on Gore Creek Drive, look at that bright sunshine. The iconic look towards the Gore Range. Sunshine in the forecast today. It's going to be a nice one for us all around Eagle County. As we look at your 5-day forecast, you're going to see bright sunshine really all the way through the rest of the week. There's a slight chance of maybe a pop-up shower, maybe tomorrow. But we'll see temperatures about 75 degrees, 74 for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These temperatures are in Vail Village. A little bit cooler the higher up in elevation you go. And just some cloud cover lingering around, not much in terms of moisture, except for the possibility of that 20% tomorrow. That's your Glenwood Caverns weather. We are taking a break, and then we have the Villar Performing Arts Center we have Michelle from the Villar Performing Arts Center coming into the studio to hype everybody up on our next events coming to the Villar Center. We'll be right back.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel and Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone. So Chateauneuf du Pape and Côte d'Aron's, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
There are those who stand forever ready, ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Okay, if you were not aware, we have one of the most incredible venues for live music and for some, great shows, Broadway shows. And the Villard Performing Arts Center, it sits right underneath the Black Family Ice Rink in Beaver Creek. And this venue is absolutely stunning if you've never been before. And this would be the week to try it out. And here to tell us more about that, I have my girl, Michelle. And Michelle Wasta, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Michelle, listen, you guys bring in the best talent. You really do.
It's kind of incredible, especially with the venue where we are.
Right.
It's a very personal setting, 535 seats. Every seat's a good seat.
Yes.
Really cool shows.
Oh, definitely. And this is something, where I've been to see just a variety of different shows at the Villard, because you always have this incredible mix of artists.
Yeah.
And each and every time, I sit in a different seat and it's always spectacular.
Yeah. All the way from country Craig Morgan to Toots and the Maytals.
Right.
We try to cover it all.
You really do. And so you have two shows coming up this week. So tomorrow night, John Anderson.
John Anderson of Yes, absolutely. That's going to be really cool. He'll be playing all of his Yes classics. He has an 8-piece incredible band that's going to be playing with him. That's going to be a really cool show.
Okay, now I was not exactly sure who John Anderson was until I started doing some research, and then I was like, of course I know who he is. He is one of the co-authors of, Owner of a Lonely Heart. We all know that one.
Yeah.
And some of those classics. So this is going to be an amazing opportunity to see him.
Yeah, really fun show. Okay. I'm looking forward to it, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so that's tomorrow night, and the show starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Okay, and there's still tickets left.
Yes.
For now.
Yes, there are. Get your tickets now.
Okay.
But there are tickets left, yes.
Okay, that sounds like a really great evening to spend at the Beaver Creek.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Grab some dinner,
go
see the show.
Yeah,
and
walk
then,
around the village.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And with the beautiful weather that we're having, perfect.
Oh, I know, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, of course, you don't stop there.
No.
You have another show that's going to be happening on Saturday. So who's that?
Saturday is Jose Gonzalez. Okay. Really cool. It's going to be a very fun show, more, kind of upbeat, really cool. Jose Gonzalez actually did the full soundtrack for the movie Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
That I don't know about you, but I remember when that trailer came out. Mm-hmm. First of all, I was so intrigued because it was shot so beautifully, right? In Iceland and all those exotic places.
Yeah.
But then I really feel like the music was very much part of the reason why I wanted to see the movie.
Oh yeah, it makes the movie.
Yes.
It really does. It's very, very cool.
Oh, and it's so it's so uplifting.
Yeah,
really powerful.
Makes you feel good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so Jose Gonzalez, that's coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
Also at 8 o'clock.
Also at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
And are there still tickets available for that one?
There are still tickets available for that one.
Okay, but this is, I feel like this is one of those things too where we're talking about it now, but if you're thinking about it maybe tomorrow or Thursday, those tickets may not be there.
Get your tickets now.
Okay.
Yeah, get your tickets sooner than later. Both of them are going to be very cool shows. Like I said, very personal. You can get, the artists can see everybody's faces. They're kind of interacting, they're dancing around. They're making sure that the crowd's having a good time. It's such a cool venue. Very cool shows. Absolutely get your tickets.
Okay, and so if you want to get those tickets, you want to go to villarpac.org. That is the website. Or, of course, you can give them a call, too, at 970-845-TIXS, TIXS, or 8497. But, Michelle, thank you so much for coming on this morning and letting us know what's going on.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Oh, my gosh, so great. And I'm definitely looking forward to both these shows. So, again, villarpac.org to get your tickets now so you don't miss out on these fantastic shows. Coming up, we have another look at what's happening with your local weather forecast. I think it's going to be a good week for some live music in your life.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Spectacular sunny morning right here in Vail Village. A lot of people out now, a lot of people walking their dogs, going for a bike ride, going for a run or a hike before it gets a little too warm. Even though our temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s, which is pretty mild, and considering there's no humidity in this forecast at these higher elevations where we are here in Vail, still a good time to get the exercise out of the way first thing. Your temperatures for Vail today, midday, about 77, 77 to 80 degrees is what you're going to find for our high temperatures over the course of your Tuesday. Few high clouds kicking around, not much happening in terms of cloud cover, no moisture in the forecast. 46 will be your low temperature tonight with our sun setting now. We've tapped into the 7 o'clock hour. 7:58 p.m. tonight, that sun will be setting. So it's going to get darker earlier. Watch that late afternoon sun glare if you are traveling towards the west. Watch the early morning sun glare if you are traveling towards the east first thing until about 10:30 before that sun makes its way up. At all of our resorts between Vail and Summit County, for Vail and Beaver Creek here, mid-mountain temperatures, 73 for Vail, 71 for Beaver Creek. And then for Summit County, Breckenridge, a little cooler, 68 for their mid-mountain temperature, 69 for the mid-mountain temperature at Keystone. For Wednesday, around Vail, 75 with a 20% chance of a shower. And then Thursday through Sunday, 74 degrees will be that high temperature is what National Weather Service is calling for, with no moisture in the forecast. So pretty spectacular. That's a look at your weather. We have the Eagle River Youth Coalition in the studio with Ashley, Heather Hauer after the break.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Hey, if you're looking for a great night out this Saturday in Eagle Ranch, there is going to be a really great event that benefits something that's really, I think, important to all of us in our community. And so here to tell us more about this really fun evening out, we have Heather and Denise. Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. And you both represent different programs, but they're very similar. They kind of work together. And so, Denise, I'm going to start with you. So tell us about the Red Ribbon Project. What is that?
Sure. So the Red Ribbon Project is a small nonprofit that focuses on teenage pregnancy prevention in our community. We've been around for about 23 years, evolved quite a bit over that time period. And then the Eagle River Youth Coalition and the and Red Ribbon Project have teamed up for this annual event this Saturday, because our programs are very similar, so much so that we've been collaborating really closely and decided to host this joint fundraiser.
Nice. And so Heather, explain a little bit about where Eagle River Youth Coalition, comes into play.
So we do a lot of in-school prevention classes by grades 5 and through 12, and we also have a really robust parenting program called Each Out Parent, and that's really for families and caregivers and coaches and anybody who has children in their life and they just want to make their lives a little easier, how to talk about tough topics.
Right.
And we also have a no DUI program to try and really eliminate drunk driving. So we really run a gamut of different programs.
Just really important things. And I think to me, just in this very brief time period, it seems like you guys both really help to give parents some tools that maybe they otherwise wouldn't have, or even teachers too. I mean, there's some tough topics out there.
Tough topics. That's what we always say.
And the school teachers have, they just have a pretty big workload meeting state standards. So for us to come in and address some of these social emotional issues with teens is very much appreciated by school staff.
Of course, and very much appreciated by the entire community, because you're helping to raise really amazing adults. And, not raise adults, but you're raising kids that will turn into amazing adults. And so this event on Saturday, this sounds like a blast. There's going to be live music, and tell us more about it.
Yeah, so we have a group of youth from Eagle Valley Middle School playing live music. They're in a band. They'll be starting at 4 at the Boneyard, which is formerly the Dusty Boot and Eagle. And then we have 2 other bands that will be playing after that. So it's the Eagle Music Festival from 4 to 10.
Nice. Okay, so 4 to 10 on Saturday. And so Heather, is this something that, do we need to get tickets now? How does this work?
So it's fun, drop in, anybody's invited. It's not a ticketed event. And just to go back, all of our programs are free.
Okay.
And so this is why we're having a fundraiser, so we can continue to offer them. And it seems like there's such a great need. We keep being asked to have more programs. So you can drop in. It's $10 at the door. Suggest a donation. That'll get you a couple of drinks. You have some donated product from a variety of vendors. We're going to have a silent auction, a balloon pop, which is kind of like a raffle. It's not really a raffle. And then the music, and you can order off the menu. And it's going to be super fun.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is taking place on Saturday. It starts at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
And so with that suggested donation, obviously, $10, that's great. But clearly, if we happen to drop $500, that would certainly go a lot farther.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Bid on some great items.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Yeah. And then, obviously, it sounds like the programming that you guys do, it's not like it's just one and done. This is something you consistently do throughout the year.
Yeah.
And also a build. So 5th grade, they might get a lesson, and in 6th grade, will build on that, and 7th grade, all the way through. So it's really a cumulative process.
Right. And some really great outcomes that we would like to share is the teen birth rate has come down 79% in Eagle County over a 10-year period, and that is something that we've worked really hard to achieve with other community partners as well.
Wow, that is impressive. So some measurable results out of these programs. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on to tell us all about this. And of course, there's just never enough time.
And if you don't mind, could we just thank our sponsors?
Of course,
we have our high-level sponsors, Slifer, Smith and Frampton,
the Climax
and
Mine,
Climax up in Lake County as well.
Wow, that's well, thank you so much to them, and also thank you to both of you. And if you want to learn more, you can go to eagleyouth.org, or again, you can show up in Eagle coming up this Saturday at 4 o'clock, and that's going to be taking place at the Boneyard. It's the old, formerly the Dusty Boot, but again, bring your wallets, bring your dancing pants. It's going to be a great time, and it sounds like just an incredible thing for all of us to be supporting. Coming up, we're going to have another look at what's happening with your local weather forecast.
Stepping up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Okay, we're going to wrap up my Epic Morning with one last chat about Pepe Gramshammer, once again, who passed away on Saturday at the age of 87. Over my shoulder, you can see his namesake, Pepe's face, which used to be Lower International, and now it's Lower Lindsay's Run, but that's Pepe's face right there. Forever it will be called Pepe's Face. And let's talk a little bit more about this gentleman throughout his life and his career. He's truly been the heartbeat of Vail for sure, and his wife will continue with that legacy. They embody the American can-do spirit, and the Vail Valley, as well as everyone that visits the Vail area and Beaver Creek each year, most certainly owes this amazing cheesemaker a great debt of thanks once again. His love for the adopted home of Vail and for the skiing will remain as Pepe Gramshammer's lasting legacy and his gift to Vail. So a fighter all the way to the end, from what I understand. Pepe's favorite saying to this day pretty much sums it all up. It was not so bad after all. You're going to be dearly missed, Mr. Gramshammer. We think of you all the time. Your family, your friends, we're all here. You're in our thoughts and prayers, and this is your community of the Vail Valley area. We're taking a break. That's your Epic Morning. We have Avon Liquor coming up.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Okay, back here in the studio, you know it's going to be a good time when we have beer and whiskey to talk about. And also, got my buddy Gus from Avon Liquor. Good morning, Gus. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so you brought this beautiful box right here that is near and dear to, I think, all of our hearts.
That's Bonfire out of Eagle. They got a new package here for their mix pack. It is very enticing, and the beer is inside as well. All 4, and we're tasting them in store tonight too. So if you want to come in and try them out.
Well, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, exactly. 4 to 6 tonight, and it's 15% off all Bonfire products.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can come in. If we've never tried it before, we can have a little taste. Are you tasting? You're tasting all 4 of them?
Yep.
Okay.
And the brewer's choice in there is Pink Eye. It's the raspberry IPA in there.
Okay, nice. And then basically we just get discounts for also trying beer.
Yep, you get 15% off.
That sounds amazing.
I know, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And so this is something where, I mean, you guys take a lot of pride in the products that you carry at Avon.
Yeah, for sure. We really want to focus on locals and Colorado breweries and stuff like that. especially with what's happening in the grocery stores taking over. We want to bring in those smaller craft breweries that aren't available in the grocery store, so we can kind of take them from there and really showcase them and talk about them.
Well, and I think sometimes, especially with craft brewery options, there's so many now that it can be a little bit daunting. So to have these tastings, that's so nice.
Yeah, the tastings exactly help. And all of our staff is so knowledgeable on all the beer that we have in the store. So if any questions about any beer, definitely our staff is top notch.
We love that. And then for people that aren't aware of where you're located, explain where you guys are.
So we're in 100 West Creek Boulevard. It's the Avon Center. It's right across the street from First Bank, just off the main roundabout. You can't miss us. We're the first left.
Okay, first left.
Yep.
First place you need to go, and first place for beer tasting tonight. But then obviously we also have some other options here. So you, I know, are also kind of a hub for great whiskey.
Yes, yeah. We pride ourselves on our bourbon selection as well. And we just got our single barrel Weller pick-in.
Okay, but what does that mean?
So our tasting panel, which is our staff, we sit down and Buffalo Trace sends us samples, and we get to choose which ones that we thought was the best. And then we get that single barrel. And to have a Weller barrel is pretty rare and special. So we do only ask that one a customer when you come in.
Oh, okay.
Because we do want to hold on to it. We only get one a year. And Weller single barrel is not going to be found everywhere around here.
Right. Well, so that's really exclusive.
Yeah.
My goodness, you get one barrel a year.
One barrel a year.
Wow. And then I mean, I love too that you even have like your own little.
Yeah, we have our
label
sticker on
here.
there.
Yeah.
And we're proud of it. And yeah.
Talk about, I mean, if you want to get really advanced and get ahead of your, you know, like holiday shopping or something, this would be
exactly.
an incredible gift to give someone.
Yeah. I mean, this would be a gift that any bourbon lover would open up and just absolutely be astounded with.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you also you have the full gamut of wine and vodkas and tequilas and you know, anything
that,
you might
anything you
like.
need. Yeah, we pretty much we pride ourselves on our selection. We were voted best in the Valley for our craft beer and wine selection last year, and
nice.
Hopefully we can do it again because we're keeping it up. We feel
right. Exactly. And so, what are your hours?
Our hours are 9 till 10. Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday is 11 through 7.
Okay, so just a little bit shorter on Sunday, give you time to sleep in
right.
on your Sunday to go.
Yeah, but then you got to get there before 7 as well.
Well, you got
for
to.
football. Football's coming up.
Exactly. Yes, perfect point.
Yeah.
So this would be a great time to stop on in tonight, do the beer tasting, check out, you know, what you like, get the discount.
Yep.
And then for the wine lovers, you guys do a wine tasting each week
on
too.
Thursdays.
Okay.
Yep.
So that'll be coming up, and same thing, 5 to 7?
Same thing, 5 to 7. I think I said 4 to 6 for the beer. That was wrong. I'm sorry. 5 to 7.
Okay, so 5 to 7. But that's still plenty of time to stop on in, and great reason to try something new if you haven't, and of course to be able to support our local brewers.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, that always helps. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You know, make sure to stop on in, especially if you want to get some of their exclusive products, and you know, get them before they sell out. Because I have a feeling that happens pretty quickly.
It will, and that's why we're trying to limit it to one person.
Okay, got it. Well, get in there and get yours. All right, coming up, we're going to let you know what's headed your way tomorrow on the show, so don't go away.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers to you.
Hi, my name is Brian Stein, and I'm with Sun and Ski Sports here in Avon and Dillon, Colorado. We truly enjoy our partnership with TV8. They truly are great for us. The partnership we have is they expose us to both the local community and they expose us to the international community and all around the country. People love watching TV8 when they're here, and they love watching it when they're at home. Again, we truly enjoy our partnership with TV8.
All right, we're going to wrap the show up. So right here at the base of Gandhi 1, the end of Bridge Street Mountain Plaza, you're going to see this amazing sculpture called The Edge, dedicated here in 2008. Sculptor Gail Slater-Fowle created this for Vail Resorts. And on this, you're going to find the Vail Valley Foundation International Ski Hall of Fame. Now, a lot of names, a lot of years. Let's talk about, as we make our way down the line, we've been talking about Peppy Gramshammer right here, 1999, if you can see that. Peppy Gramshammer from Austria was inducted into the International Ski Hall of Fame. And then right up there, once again, Peppy's face. Ashley wanted to see me run up that, but I would probably fall over halfway up. Not even halfway up, because it's quite the hill climb for sure. But this show dedicated to Peppy and his family. We'll be thinking of you all the time, Peppy, if you're watching from above. We know you're in a good spot, coming from a great spot. So thank you for all you did for the industry and our community here, and your legacy will live on for sure forever. All right, so coming up on our show tomorrow, we're going to take you inside the Nest, one of my favorite stores all around the Avon area. I'm going to go explore Avon tomorrow. We're also going to give you the inside scoop on the Colorado Classic coming our way Friday, the Queen Stage, 2 stages in one, the all-women's race, and then a lot more events coming up in Avon also. And then also, I keep saying also. We're going to check in with our local library, Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District. We'll have some information about how the construction project is going on in Eagle. And then we're also giving you a look at the weather. Lots of weather, some epic mornings for your Wednesday edition. We'll see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail.
Hey, make sure to join us tomorrow live at 7 a.m. for our Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We're going to have a shopping extravaganza here in the town of Avon, so we'll be going over to Nest Furnishings. Also, we'll check in with Rugs Benedict to find out what's going on with our local library, and also the town of Avon's Colorado Classic is almost here. We're also, Yep. Oh, good. Cool. Sorry. Are we still recording? Okay.